It feels like it let loose, whatever it did. Yeah, I do.
So the big thing behind you is Dante, so we... Chris, how far have we gone? So we're getting pretty well close to the end of this.
I'm not too close to Dante. If
No.
Tell him hitting it, then I'm too close.
Right. No, I think we should be able to start if we look.
There's
so
the blue cable still.
And there's bars and all that stuff down there, isn't it?
Yeah, just to my right.
Bars.
Yeah.
See it there?
Yeah, there you go. So
okay, so we want to put this at the bottom of the cliff, but let's try and pull the right amount of cable to be able to get us up here.
And I think the only way we're going to be able to do that is by tension, I guess.
You're going to want to set the cable up here eventually?
Eventually, but not yet.
Okay, well, I know where I am now, so I can come up a little bit and try and see if it...
Yeah, pull straight back from here, I guess.
Yeah. He's going to go up a bit first with it.
I'll just come up a bit and see what happens.
Is that the bars and the other equipment we want to get attached to, but we're not going to pull it all the way up. Yeah, we're just going to set it close by.
Yeah, the bars actually isn't going to end up there. That's just a temporary position for it. This is eventually going to be a cable for our camera.
Okay.
That is temporarily set up back at the junction box.
Oh, like it pulled loose there.
But you can see here we've got a couple experiments, a hydrophone and a water sampler already up there.
Oh, is that the previous deployment hydrophone?
Yes.
I'd say we should have enough there now, yeah? Go back down and have a look.
What kind of distance there, Chris?
Yeah, what's the distance to IP?
Got it 60? Yeah.
Okay, I'd say go another 5 meters or something, just so we have...
Yeah, right. Just let it kind of...
Oh, yeah?
You can see
it. we're catching little rocks, I think.
Okay, I think we should set it down and inspect along the way.
Yeah, we'll go back and we'll see if there's anything there, and then maybe we'll have some incentive to do all the rest of the cabling through that way.
So we'll set it down at the bottom of the cliff, not up on the ledge.
Roger.
If a good land marker like the old Tempo Mini base is down there and we see it, we'll put it by that.
The Tempo Mini base was the green grading, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it should still be down there. We want to use it eventually.
Roger.
Tempo Mini is currently on holiday in France, right?
Yep. R&R. Rebuild and recreate.
Replace.
Recreate.
Think we got enough there, Greg? I think
it
so.
Looks like you do.
Okay, I'm going to find a spot to set it down.
Set it down, please.
How about I set it on a mat?
Yeah, maybe stay away from that stuff and just set it.
Yeah, we don't need to go to the hot area.
Roger.
Do we see the
Did we get enough there, Nico?
I think so.
Okay, good.
I like it in the Fletcher there. You can kind of see it doink, 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 doink.
Yeah, keep away from any of the hot stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm watching in all 4 cameras there, so I'm touching in the back, touching on the right side.
Now, I don't know what that is.
What is, yeah, I was about to say, what is that directly in front of us?
It looks like an Alvin weight stack.
Oh, it's I know what it is. I know exactly what it is.
I know what it is too. We need some of those.
It's a Jason release thing. That's what they released for their elevator.
Was a release for an elevator?
Yeah. So they said, yeah, that's when we took Covis up, I think, with Jason.
They're all over it now. Might need
That's
just
right.
some more. Oh, maybe we got enough. Straight under Argus. Okay, Greg, you want to give you
Get
some
that out
light.
of here, and now if we want a good marked position of this.
Right next to the Woods Hole garbage.
Well, they did it for us, so it's ONC garbage.
Dropped a few weights
Call it
now
camera,
myself.
cable end, or something like that.
Yeah, and maybe mark the, it's Jason elevator weights as well somewhere.
Yeah, I marked.
You
I
got
marked
Jason.
that. Yep. Chris, would I be able to grab that coordinate from you again?
Okay,
Awesome,
you want to
thank
follow
you.
it back, I assume?
I would like to follow it back.
Roger.
See how we did.
Off we go. Look out below.
A quick backtrack, make sure we didn't snag on anything. Right?
So where the heck is the blue cable?
Good question. I seem to have got it over the, cleverly spaced over this rock here.
Well, I think we can go up to that spot we want to go up this way here. Take a quick look to the right.
Yeah, we can. Right up there.
Yeah.
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 I did that on purpose.
Yes, I thought it was well done. Or we can drop it down and bring it back and go where
there's the blue cable. There's where we lost it.
So this whole
And
part.
there's the Tempo Mini base.
Yeah.
It's actually on our cable.
Thanks, Chris.
Hey,
Our cable's on
do
it.
that.
We did use it as a reference, clearly.
Yeah, look at that. You couldn't have done it by looking at it better than that.
We were looking at it and we were cheating.
Yeah, well, you had to look at it. You couldn't. I don't know how you do it if you're up 50 meters up there. You just got to risk getting a miserable tangle.
It's kind of nice in the Fletcher there. We could see it. Doink,
So that piece
doink,
fell
doink.
down too.
Looks like it.
Damien on shore, we have a request for you in side chat.
Somehow I need to do some tether management here. I'm not sure how I did that. Or did Argus do that?
Well, I don't think we could have done it better no matter what. That's a great job, Dan. You're hugging it.
Good work.
Not hot. There's no hot stuff there.
Pulling it around the corner there.
Yeah. But that's, yeah. It
Wow.
could be jammed in there.
Does appear to be a little bit jammed there.
Oh yeah, look how tight it is on the other side.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's hooked there. It's just
Not that tight anyway.
definitely jammed.
It floats.
Seems to be tight here.
But we had a better way than the blue cable. So that's kind of good. That was what I was trying to avoid, is not to do around that.
Gauges.
Because now you're straight.
It's pretty
Geez,
straight.
the blue cable is longer than the
Looks like it.
yeah. Well, that's a perfect run as far as I can see.
Yeah, I don't.
A little high here.
It's a little high. Maybe if we
Something's
whatever's
happening down
done
at
at
the
the
end.
far end, yeah.
I could probably pick up this end and play with it if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
think
far end we'll play with. We'll pick it up and
We're going to be long enough to plug it in.
oh my.
Are we kind of right at the end of it?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah,
It gets
we're,
plugged into the IP there though, right?
Yeah, but on the right side.
On the right.
well, it doesn't seem like there was that much. Is this a short 70 meters or something? What? Oh man.
So I got to pull some back.
I think we're gonna have to pull some back.
But where?
Roger that. I'll lift it up and then pull it. There's a big rock over here that it was on. We can get some slack. Would you like to just have a quick look there?
I thought it was a beautiful job.
There was the one spot where it was
Maybe
up on
around
the
that
rock.
edge.
See,
Maybe
look,
around that edge of
the
the rock.
blue,
Where it
the
was.
blue cable is like winding everywhere and ends up in the same place.
So, but if we get it off of this rock here, we'll have some more slack, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. If on the right, dip it onto the right side of the rock. Or
I don't know. I would say left too, but it's hard to say. Or maybe just go right in the middle. There's a little hole there.
yeah,
It's not big enough. I was sticking right as well.
Let me give you a shot of it looking back. So slyly doing tether management. So that's looking straight back along it. Let's back up here and not until I hit that big rock.
Well, it can't be any tighter to the to grotto. I don't understand. How can it be 70 meters long if that blue cable is 70 meters long?
that blue cable is clearly not 70 meters long.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, it's an Ethernet connection, and we did it with a longer cable, I guess.
It's also fallen off the cliff. We went past the blue cable.
Maybe we went too far on the other end. I didn't think so, but
Just a little too far.
see, I wanted to avoid that loop there, which was gonna.
Down, Simba, down, down, down.
It does say that it's 70 meters.
The Marine config says the tempo mini cable was 70
No,
meters.
they're not looking at the tempo mini.
Oh, not the tempo mini. I was looking up the
So
one we just laid.
That's it,
Yeah.
looking from
I'll
the
look up
other
the tempo
side.
mini as well.
Somebody have a coin?
I
Yeah, tempo mini is 70 meters as well. At least according to the cable listing.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks like you'd get a steeper fall off if you went to
Yeah.
the left.
That's what I see, but everybody,
Okay.
I don't want to be wrong.
I think it's 6 is equal to a half a dozen of the other,
Yeah,
to be honest.
I think we get more vertical.
Okay. Let me get down there closer first, Greg, before you stick that weapon out.
Well, that would be a real drag if the tempo mini cable is not 70 meters.
Okay. I'll fly it down or not.
Not quite.
Hold on. Lift your minute up. So. We're light years away from it. Okay. Just didn't want to come down with that thing sticking out. Okay, hold what you got there.
All the way up.
Okay.
All right, let's see if that freed up enough for us.
To pull on it.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't clothesline anyway. Can't hang your laundry on it anymore.
Might do that again when we try and pull it to the port.
Yeah. And it looks like RAS PPS is sort of in the way there, a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Which receptacle does it go to, Nico?
It's going to go to J8 eventually,
Oh,
but
that's
we're not
pretty
even
good.
going to plug it in yet. So it'll be pretty much middle panel, right side. So let's try and get it in that area just so we're saving headache for the person who actually does have to
Roger.
connect it. If we have to move that RAS PPS, we do.
Yeah, it's probably the easiest.
Well, there's a straight shot of it at the moment, so I'm basically lined up on it. Instrument platform just on our right under us. Big rock. I wish those Niskins weren't there. I'm scraping them up a little bit. Okay,
Yeah, it looks like if you get over that rock and then over...
hold on. I'm on the Niskins. Which way do I gotta go? Niskins are on our
port.
right side. Port side?
Yep.
Thank you. That's better. Hercules has landing. Can you reach it from there? Get around the corner of the IP there, hopefully. Crab's gonna dine on a blue bungee. Come here, you connector. Sorry, wrong camera motion. I can back up a little bit. I don't know if I can pull the cable back, but I can back up.
Yeah, it's going to be going to J8 right there.
Where Misha is right now?
Yeah,
Micah?
Misha.
Misha?
Which hound is Misha?
That's, you mean Hannaford's dogs?
Oh.
Is that what you're talking about?
I think Misha might be Hannaford's
Yeah.
dog.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Misha and Micah.
I guess perfect will have to do.
Okay,
I'd say perfect.
let's leave it off to the
Well,
left because we're going to be disconnecting some of these.
Dan, you did an unbelievable job.
Sometimes you get lucky.
A bit further if you can. Yeah, past that one loop. Yeah. Yeah.
And we can even kind of
Oh,
straighten
look at it. It's pulling itself back.
Doing.
Doing. Okay, now where are we off to?
We're going to
Sorry, Ed.
be right here. If you just give me a second, I'm confirming that our...
Roger. We're gonna disconnect a connector. Is that what we're gonna do?
Yeah, so
right,
we are going to want a
gonna
parking
reposition.
position in our Fletcher.
Roger. See if I can scoot over a little for you, Greg. Oh, that pesky rock. Yeah, I just don't want to rip all the little thingies off the bottom. Might be too late. Maybe I can scoot back a little. We were in there once. That wasn't me, by the way. That was total team effort. There's no way I could have done that. Dust cap. Opening. I thought he said dust cap.
Parking position.
Parking position. You want one out of the, we have one in the front, do we?
Front bin. That's right.
Hercules, tool tray, out. Aha. You think the crab's actually eating the blue bunchy, or he's just going? Maybe it's just something different, or he likes the texture of it. Maybe it's like a toothpick for him. Yeah. Okay, Hercules, tool tray in. Or would you like it out for this?
Which way? Puck out.
You want that thing out a bit, Greg? Is it easier out there, or are you happy with it there? Magic.
Can you zoom in on that parking position?
Copy. Go ahead in.
Just hoping that's a little speck. Yeah. Okay. What that is. Dirt. All right. I'm good.
Okay.
Hello?
Yep. Yes, please.
So that connector on the second in from the right, if we reach under that cable called tempo, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I just got it about the time you did. Can I do anything for you here? Get a second camera on it. Tilting up and bubble a bit.
Nico, which lines are we disconnecting?
Nice. Nicely done.
We're disconnecting right now a short period seismometer so we can move its connection to the junction box in our southern area here.
Okay.
That instrument lays in between this north and south junction box, and we have a lot of instruments that are all going north, so we're trying to free up a port.
Okay.
That was
Great.
a click.
That clicked. Okay, now if you can move tempo over to that empty spot now.
Tempo to J6.
Tempo is my dog.
Oh, really? Is this whole JB turned off?
Those ports are turned off, not the whole JB.
Oh, okay.
So what you're saying is there's 10,000 volts in that bottle right now?
400
Oh, 400. DC? AC?
DC.
400 DC.
Gonna need some video zoom in confirmation of that one.
Sound like Flynn. Erickson bubble.
Looks good. All right, let's get a dust cap on that now.
Roger.
Empty port.
Hercules tool tray out. What's that? I just wanted a voice activated ROV.
We do at some point need a cable ID confirmation for this connector that we currently have in the Fletcher, or the current that we currently pulled out. If there's any SN that we could possibly zoom in on.
I think you're actually talking about the tempo one, not the one
Oh, right,
currently
sorry,
in
yeah,
our Fletcher.
J7, yeah.
But if, after we put this dust cap in, we can try and zoom in on that yellow label.
Perfect.
Or the red label.
Yes, the tempo one, exactly.
It doesn't need a number. It's just tempo.
I know, your dog. We want to call it by a number.
She cannot be defined by numbers.
Wait, close it. Roger. Tool tray coming in. Sorry, I was playing with Argus there. See those little headlights glowing in the distance. That's all I got. Pen, right?
Cool, yeah. And while you're trying to zoom in on this label of tempo, I'm going to come show you what we want to do next.
The one that's in the Fletcher?
No, the one going into the second to the right, tempo one.
Second to the right, tempo.
So there's a red label and a yellow label. You'll probably be able to see the number Brian is looking for on the red label. I'm going to come up and show you guys what we want to do next.
Say again. What are we doing?
Zooming in on this area right
Okay,
here.
ready for that, Dan?
Yep. Yeah, I'll have to zoom out just a bit. That's there. The one to the right of the screen, they're trying to read that number. Let me see if I can.
ODI serial number maybe 1093180 or something
Let me
like
see
that.
if
Is
I
there
can
any way to
change the head a
maybe
little.
get over a little? Perfect.
I can come in some more once he's
Can you make that
down.
out?
Okay, Ed, go ahead.
Awesome, thank you.
1093189. Lot number 53933. Want me to read the barcode?
Trying to ID all these cables.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Ready to come out, Dan?
That's the cable that's on the bullhorns right now.
For those just tuning in at home, we are here at our main Endeavour site, unloading a tool basket with a number of sensitive equipment, including our new camera, which will be positioned. We're laying cables, delivering cables at various locations, and plugging some old devices in and some new devices upwards. But got a lot of items still to maneuver here at this location. And make sure to continue tuning in to the nautiluslive.org page. You could answer all your questions as we continue to maneuver along the sea floor here at this very interesting location. And also follow along at Ocean Networks Canada site as well.
I can't hear you at all.
Yes, for our viewer tuning in, we have a number of
She had
instruments
you
here
muted.
at this location. Some of those are going to be sampling. We have water sample.
All right,
We're
so
also
we're not.
taking larval tube samples as well too at these locations. Orange cables that you see are connecting a number of different instruments to different junction boxes. We're going to be unplugging some of these ones and plugging in some other devices
Video's back on comms.
at another northern location as well.
Thanks, video. Hey, there you are.
Okay. You want to pin that guy, Greg? We're going to pick this cable up and fly it to the IP down to the south. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm not using any autos for this, pretty much. So.
Happy.
Happy?
So we're watching to see to make sure that this is not snagged on anything else
Exactly.
or
And
under
then-
anything else.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the
So
other.
we'll go slow with it.
Is it that far out? Oh, wait, can't be that far.
Those are wrong.
Yeah, that's all right.
Those don't have the offsets.
I just need a rough angle of the dangle there.
How are we doing on our dive objectives? Who's got a dive plan?
One of those is the south IP. Yeah, south IP.
I got one in
So
email.
the instrument's got to be around here somewhere.
Yeah, that one came out a little late. That came out.
So,
Right,
you might as well start moving Argus 50 meters south. Roger, because we got to go all the way down here, and it's going to take it 20 minutes to start moving. Oh, yeah.
So we have another junction box just like this, about 110 meters south, and we're moving this cable to connect to that one instead. There's an instrument right in the middle of these two junction boxes called the short period seismometer.
Can you stick that bubble count back there?
We're going to fly this cable up as well.
Thanks.
We're just right now making sure it's not. Feel like we might have to pass it under.
It looks clear so
No,
far.
we're passing it under. We got to pass it under that tempo mini. I think we
Really?
did the wrong thing by reaching under, and we should have grabbed it.
Yeah, you're under the cable.
Yeah, we're under that tempo mini.
Oh, I missed that. And yes, we are.
Yeah. So
Well, luckily it's in a parking position, so we can.
Yeah, we can just put it down and then reach under that tempo cable and grab it. That should be the only thing.
Let me know when you're happy.
Yeah, I'll come down and see if she'll settle in here for you. Give you a view of it, hopefully. So you want me to get closer?
I can probably do that.
She's... Okay. It's bouncing around a bit there, but...
There should be good.
Stay.
Hey.
Just gonna, I'll float up a bit there before you, or while you're playing with your toy there. See if we can pull it out of there. Yeah, I think it's gonna come out okay.
Okay.
Happy with it there?
Happy.
Here we go.
Again, we'll watch for this first little bit.
Roger. So it should be the one directly in our down-looking camera.
Is 3.
Yep.
Yep. So far, we're over everything. next cable.
Did I lose it there? Sorry, I'll get back over it.
Does it look like it goes under?
It went over that one.
What about right there?
At that crossing, it was
I can
fine.
see lights on it, I'm pretty sure up ahead there. Okay, we look good then. So let's make sure, let's go up high in the water column so this problem of snagging on rocks doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, I see I'm snagging it there.
We should be clear of all cables after this.
That's your cable directly underneath.
Yeah, yeah. So we're gonna follow that along, and
I gotta come
I
back
already
forward.
showed Dan the path.
I'm stuck on a rock.
Can I check the res for an instant?
Yeah, res is fine at 41. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this thing off of that rock. Yeah, the ship is taking a runner there.
Nice. So I'm swinging east.
George, you're swinging us right towards that giant structure of death. Yeah, that's that's the bright side. I got to come east just a bit anyway, so. You want to come up, Greg? I can come up if you're busy.
We're pulling tethered.
Yeah, we are. I'll come back down in the... I'll come over towards you. We're good height-wise. We're above the structure, so we're just struggling on the ship a little bit. He can come, when he's got it under control, if he comes southeast, southwest, sorry. George, you weren't sleeping up there, were you? I'm not worried. Do I look worried to you? Our Argus danger ring is well in the clear. 50 meters off the deck. That was the way that Nico planned us to. We went a little further to the east than planned, but that's the way we wanted to go.
That's exactly right.
Now
Big brain
now we
time.
can just go south, right?
Yeah, as long as you stay on the east side of that instrument I showed you.
Roger. Which I'm assuming is one of these little X's here.
Yes. And how high up in the water column are you currently?
I'm 20 meters up, and we're about 25 meters south of where we picked it up.
Okay.
So I'm halfway up and halfway to the instrument.
And at the end of his tether.
Good thing we have this 50-meter tether. It's actually working out quite well. You don't get the beauty Argus shots, but it's a much more manageable one.
Hey, Nico, so for our viewers at home,
works for this.
How are we looking overall here on our dive objective? We have a number of items that we have on our objective list. Unload the tool basket, delivering cable, temp connection to a new camera, moving connections of our short period seismometer, inspecting the bars, recovering larval tubes, and collecting plume samples. Number of items on our list. Kind of where we at?
Check. We are currently just swapping that short period seismometer connection.
Wasn't that the
and
last
then
thing?
We are going to survey Sanya Village and the bars there with Steve, and then we are done everything on the dive plan.
Do we want to grab that 45-pound plate and put it on
nice
the
checklist this morning?
Basket?
We'll maybe.
Ooh, and get another look at a better look at the flange bolt.
It depends if our crew up here wants to recover earlier, so we have better conditions for recovering that tool basket.
That would be a Roger.
Has anybody considered recovering both once we launch a boat?
No, we haven't. I know where you're going.
Wait, consider what?
I'm getting recovering both the sediment trap and the tool basket. Get them out there corralling these. I mean, the sediment trap is easy compared to a tool basket. I don't know how they're going to corral the tool basket, but.
Are we floating that back up? How are we getting the tool basket back?
We are floating the tool basket back up, and Steve is saying we should be considering a sediment trap as well. That is for our deck crew and Chief Sai downstairs to decide.
I know, I'm hoping there's listening folks somewhere.
You like to get
Steve, you've been hanging around Ian way too long.
Well, see, if I do it this way, right? Basically, it'll be Ian's idea.
Oh, I thought you were using reverse psychology there.
That too. Well, no, that means that we don't do it. No, Okay.
He's
I'll
using
try-
he's using reverse psychology.
Reverse psychology. Roger.
We should definitely not recover the sediment trap.
Double reverse.
No.
That you get him.
But the problem with any question that starts with, has anyone ever considered, it's predicated on the assumption that we are aware of what everybody on the planet has ever thought.
I mean, you can imagine that I'm sure
The
most
answer
of
has
the
to be, I don't know.
planet has not thought about sediment traps.
So Dan, looks like you're just
40 meters
coming.
up, 40 meters south.
Excellent.
Yeah, but then
Still coming up, still going south.
Ed, they're
Sure there
just all
is.
precluded then. Where
Yeah.
anyone in the world has anyone in the world considered the sediment trap recovery? And
Have any
then
of our viewers gone
nine-
to bed at night
9
thinking
billion
about
people
sediment trap? Yeah,
haven't.
yeah.
But 3 have.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting too tired.
We brought up 2 of them with Robo's vehicle. One on the porch, and one dangling from like 2,800 meters. That was crazy. And weather. So it was the last dive.
Well, we do have that 45-pound plate we could drop.
We were pushing the weather envelope, so we didn't have time to go back down and get it. And we had a beaner on the front, so we hooked one to the beaner, and it was hanging under the vehicle. And we had one hugged on the porch with both manipulators, could see absolutely nothing. But we didn't need to. We snagged it up, and away we went. Okay, 50 meters up, approximately, I don't know, 50 meters south, 45.
Did we ever get the camera working lights-wise?
Yeah. Oh, we're fine.
So you can look back and you can see the
in front of me.
We saw the lights earlier, yeah. Nice and bright.
Nice.
so we can easily navigate around.
Yeah, thanks so much to Greg for hopping on that and helping us out with that as well. And we have systems on shore as well as Damien, so thanks everyone.
The speed.
Is the camera in
We're
place
gonna-
at its final location? Or we
You
still
let
have
it go
to
and it still read 30
maneuver
for
that?
like 3 seconds.
You know,
Yeah.
We'll eventually
slow
be
down.
moving it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Double
it's going to
check
be
the
there for the
cameras.
next week.
the next week. Okay.
Yep, and then we'll be going back there and moving it where we laid that cable. So it's going to connect to the end of that cable we laid. Will help us get some good images of the hydrothermal vents.
Yes, absolutely.
Is that camera just to keep the Tempo Mini time series going?
Am I really here?
Yeah, that was the idea, but
Yeah.
the thing fell off, and Jose was on one of the
Are you floating
original.
up or are you driving up?
Floating, sorry, 60 meters up. That's probably as high as I'm gonna go there.
And we can start slowly laying it down as we pass the
Yeah,
instrument.
Should be 60 meters south there. You reckon, Chris?
Yeah, I think we said 62.
You did. So I'm technically 63 up.
You
I'm
can
a
start
little,
doing your 1-for-1
Yeah.
steps.
She's a little late to reliably step with the DVL.
For the longer steps, it should be all right.
Oh yeah.
It's the holding
wanna
station, right?
Rehome the DVL? 'Cause it doesn't seem to be moving. Copy, Chris? You want to rehome the DVL or where do you think it is? Don't seem to be going anywhere. Sure. That's because I have this button on, sorry. I have to do that at least once per shift. Why is
Gotta
it
watch
not
out for
going
that button.
anywhere?
It's almost as tricky as the button.
Oh yeah, the button. Is the button engaged?
Yep, button is engaged.
Roger.
Still seems like button should have a super bright blue indicator on the wrist. And a blue LED.
Button.
Yeah.
Okay, Which way do I gotta spin here? Spinny spin. I gotta spin this way. Think I'm low enough under you to do that?
To spin? Yeah.
Yeah, to come around and look at
I don't
Argus.
think you're close enough to do it.
Oh, there is that.
But I've been wrong before.
So Maynard, while we're doing this, I have a hip-hop science show quiz for you.
Quiz for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
On what
Video
Save
zoom
it,
on
work.
Argus?
on what day did you say I see you?
There you go. Found you.
On what day did I say what?
I see you.
On what day did I say I see you?
Yeah. In one of your posts. You said it like 3 times.
All right, video, let's come full wide.
Ooh.
Full wide eye.
These days are all merging together now.
Yeah, that was the point of this whole exercise. All right, here's,
That was early on.
how about we rockin'?
Oh, yeah. That was during our crazy weather conditions. I think that was day... I only know this by days now. I think that was day
was a
6.
Tuesday.
Yeah, I think you're right about 6,
I
yeah.
think that was day 6.
Yeah.
We're on day 11. So, yeah, that was last week. That would have been like last week, like Wednesday, Thursday.
What day was the octopus?
The octopus would have been day 9,
Yeah.
2 days ago.
So they all kind of blend in, though. Only been here 11 days, and it's hard to keep it straight.
It's a Tuesday. It's always
Every
a Tuesday.
day is a Tuesday.
It's one fun blend, though.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as a Monday. It's a Tuesday.
You're not halfway through anything.
For our viewer
When somebody says you're going to port soon, then it's a Wednesday.
Yeah. Speaking of which, for our viewer that's asking, are there any more dives today? You know, once we make our way up after this dive, we are going to be in evasive measures to escape some weather conditions.
Yeah, it's not, doesn't seem to be doing it. I can't do the...
It's not doing the Z.
We will keep
Oh,
you
wait.
posted on when we
it's
are
okay.
ready to make our
Give
next
it bigger
dive.
to goes. Give it like 10
Then maybe
meters.
a while.
Oh, I messed up here. This should be a 10.
Yeah.
Bigger than this, you mean?
No, I mean just like keep the to go larger, and it should be able to still do all this. I'm just gonna watch your tether, and when you start to get yanked, I'll come down more.
Roger.
Those posts of yours are on all the platforms at Hip Hop Science Show?
Yes. Yeah.
You're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Once once we get done with this dive, we'll have quite a bit of downtime. So if y'all do want to learn more about some of the things we've discovered in some of our different instruments, you could always tune into the Hip Hop Science Show. We'll be doing a lot of
TikTok.
more updates.
TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We are. Nautilus Live
Like
is
a clock.
on TikTok.
10 down and 10 out.
We may have some more TikTok dances coming up. All this weather time that we have. Who knows? You might see you doing a dance on board the Nautilus.
I don't get what the goals are. Is that just...
No, the goals are arbitrary. It's
they're
just for it to know.
Oh,
It doesn't even have to really read it out. You just need to know what your to go is.
yeah.
That's just every time you reload the GUI, it starts at 0, and then as the DVL tracks, it changes because the
Measuring
idea
the
was that
DVL then. Yeah, we should be able, it would be sweet to be able to zero that. Can on the shilling system. You use the ROV to measure like you can your iPhone.
Are we still going up?
we're going down.
Going
Going
down?
down.
Going down.
Oh, there we go. I see you go down. Okay.
Negative up.
That was a good length of the cable. How long was that?
That was a 70-meter cable, but we are moving it 110 meters.
Gonna have to come down a bit more. Struggling now to hold her head.
Still find it impressive how we can locate a whole cable pool going that high and laying it back down. It's pretty amazing.
Well,
That's the benefit of having
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the benefit of having good pilots on board.